How's it going, everyone? So, in today's video I thought I'd talk about an episode campaign saga which I think could happen to Legends very soon. So, as you know, at the moment we got Legends Festival still going on, but we are slowly coming to the end of it. I think tonight in the Legends team message they're about to give out, we should probably see more info maybe, possibly about it, but I wouldn't expect any units or anything like that. But I am thinking during Battle Hour, which, well, probably next week we might start seeing the hint towards a campaign saga. I think we could very well see the Ultra or LF, whoever's coming, released during Battle Hour, but other than this video, I'll talk about the campaign saga, which I think we should see in Legends. So, there is actually a few tags in Legends they probably could do for a campaign saga. But I think one of the major ones that I really want to see is actually GT saga. Well, GT in general. So, like, if you have a look here, GT, I mean, this is just one bunch of them, but as you can see here, you know, we haven't got that many good units here from GT. I think there's an actual GT tag, isn't there? Yeah, there is. That is better. So yeah, this is all GT. Now, usually with GT, they like to usually do at least one buff a year. Last year, so 2023, we didn't get any buffs at all, which is quite weird for Legends. So my only expectation is they're saving it for a bigger episode campaign saga coming up. And as we all know, last year with the Battle Hour, we had Ultra Rose, right? He was announced at the end. So I'm thinking, what if we get an Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or at least a Super Saiyan 4, and then they give this guy a Zenkai maybe this week? Because this week we should see a Zenkai, because we've got nothing else planned. There might be a few events, because Legends did say there's new 5 minutes of Legends events or something, but I don't think it's going to get us over the line, if that makes sense. You know, because Battle Hour is until the 27th to the 28th of January, I'm pretty sure, around that time slot. So, we're going to have at least if we don't get a Zenkai this week, we're at least, 2 weeks of nothing, basically. So, there could be, like, new events coming up, like new free-to-play events, sort of stuff. But that's what I'm thinking, we're leaning towards going to get an episode saga campaign, because that will give us a lot of stuff. They'll probably give us a free-to-play unit, but, well, maybe a few Zenkais as well, an Ultra / LF, you know, whatever they want to do. So, there's a lot they can do with this, which will obviously help out this team a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong, this Goku here, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, is still very good, right, after his Zenkai. But the rest of the units here, like, you're not really going to use anyone here, to be honest. Tag 4s are still good here, like, they're still a very good unit. But, when you look at the team overall, you got the Tag 4s, this yellow Goku here, and then who else are you really going to bring into PvP that can actually handle, well, not handle, but, you know, compete, sort of, you know what I mean? So if they do like a huge episode campaign and they just go, alright, we'll give Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta a Zenkai, and then I don't really know who else to give a Zenkai, maybe even this Goku here, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you know, give them both a Zenkai, and then the team will start to look a bit better. Obviously we still need a big headliner like an Ultra or a new LF. But like I said, these guys are still very good, the tag Super Saiyan 4s, but we need something else to, you know, help revive the team, I guess. So I mean, unless they give it a plat to this Omega, I still don't think this will make him good though. If you give this Omega like a really good plat equip, do you think that's going to bring him back up to, you know, the PvP ranks? I honestly don't think so. It might help. Yeah, well, it'll probably help him out a lot if they're making like a really good one. But I just don't see him being top tier in PvP, if that makes sense. I mean, obviously he's free to play, but still, I think they should give more to free to play players. You know? Because, like, you can farm this guy up, right? You can farm him up, but, you know, stats, they're okay. They're pretty average. But you're not going to run him against, like, you know, like the top teams in PvP. You're just not going to do that sort of thing. So that's what I'm leaning towards. They're going to have to do a campaign saga for Legends Fest, not Legends Fest, for GT. And to me, it makes the most sense to start 2024 with like a really good start, because obviously, you know, 2024, Super Saiyan 4, you know, sort of a, you know, a little bit of a hint, I'm assuming. Nah, probably not. But I do think we need some sort of, I mean, they could give this guy Zenkai as well, I just realised. He'd be really good, actually, Super Saiyan Goku. Yeah, I can see that happening now. But yeah, if I are gonna do an episode like campaign, so I don't know what other teams really need it. Well, like I said, GT is just like the big. Well, for me, it's a big like flashing red sign saying we need something to help GT. I mean, they could do regen if they really want, but does regen need it? Probably not. People can probably say hybrid same, but when you look at it, I mean, look, you got Beast going here, he's fine. Or Ultimate Gun goes to Beast. Hybrids are fine. I don't think hybrids are that big of a, that big of a worry. But I do think we could probably see a new Go tanks or something, like new Super Saiyan 3 Go tanks. But yet again, I don't think hybrids are in a big, a big help sort of thing. Is there any other teams here that really stand out for me? I mean, Lineage of Evil could probably get one as well because they sort of died down a fair bit. I mean, Goku and Frieza's still good because technically this is Lineage of Evil because you got Frieza on the team. But I mean, there's not really. I mean, I guess they gave us this Golden Frieza, so it technically does count as a buff. But I still think so. I mean, they could be a second choice for an episode like campaign thing. Obviously Fusion Warrior doesn't need it. Sun Family doesn't need it. I mean, Super Warrior could, because as you can see there, it's pretty dead. But I don't think Super Warrior isn't gonna be a top tier team anyway. Like most people won't run it. I mean, they could, but I guess they got Orange Piccolo. He's still fairly good. But other than that, I mean, I guess this team does deserve it, but I don't really see Legends pushing Super Warrior, to be honest. To me, it doesn't seem like a good choice to do. But they might. Let's see what else. Ginyu Force doesn't really need it because we got a buff, I guess, recently. Team Bardock, I guess they could technically buff, but they already have with this Goku and Bardock here, which are a very good unit. Plus also this Bardock, so they probably don't need it. Plus Team Bardock doesn't have a lot of units on it, by the way, what else? Future definitely doesn't need one yet. I mean, I guess they could do for like Dragon Ball Saga again. Because even though they did get a campaign Saga not too long ago, it's still not like a really top tier team. Which does suck, but at the same time, I think the only way they could do it is they bring out an Ultra. Like a really busted Ultra, so like your Son Goku. Other than that, I don't really see Dragon Ball Saga getting another campaign Saga anytime soon. They could, but I don't really see it. Legends Road actually needs a big buff. I know they went to an episode campaign Saga for him, but I mean, this really shouldn't even be a team unless they give all these guys a Zenkai straight away. So give this Gohan one, Great Saiyaman and the Super Saiyan Goku. I mean, you're probably still not going to be able to run any. I think you're still struggling here, but even if you make them really good, I don't know it's going to be a big impact. But I think that's pretty much it. There's not really another big, big teams or categories that are really sticking out to me other than GT. And I mean, I've seen a few people like really beg for like, Super Saiyan 4 Ultra, either Goku, Gogeta. It just needs something to help out the team, if that makes sense, because this is pretty dead now, realistically. Like I said, you got 2 units. That's pretty much it. Other than that, you just can't run this team. You probably could, but you'd struggle. But yeah, that'll probably be it for today's video, guys. If you have any other thoughts as well, who you think we could see, if we are gonna get Campaign Saga, who you think it's gonna be about, GT, Regen, anything like that. And yeah, if you guys like this video and see more, please like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.